Good morning, children. How are you today? Great. Today we're going on a fun math adventure. Let's learn and have fun together. Look at the screen, please. This is our lesson title, Exploring Perimeter of a Rectangle. Let's say it together slowly. Exploring perimeter of a rectangle. Let's enjoy the lesson today. Look at these pictures. Can you name these objects? What are they? Good job. They're a book, a board, a handboard, and a table. What shapes are they? Good. They are rectangles. Why do you think the book, the handboard, and the table have the shape of rectangles? Right, because they have all four sides, two longer sides, and uh, two longer sides are called lengths, and two shorter sides, which are called width. And also they have four right angles. Each of them have four right angles. Each of these objects here has different size. We want to find the length and the width of the book, the handboard, and the table. Let's measure the objects. Use the rulers and work together for measurement. Group 1, measure the book. And group 2, measure the handboard. And group 3, measure the table. You guys should use rulers for measurement to calculate the length and the width. Let's be quick. Well then, all the three groups has finished the measurement. Super. Let me draw a rectangle for the book here with two longer sides and two shorter sides. In group 1, please tell me what's the width of the book. 16 centimeters, right? A rectangle has two equal widths, right? So I'm going to write 16 centimeters here, and the other side, the opposite side is 16 centimeters too. Then what is the length? 26 centimeters, right? Here, and the opposite side also 26 centimeters. Good job, group 1. You did very well. And now for the handboard. I'm going to draw a rectangle for the handboard here. Group 2, please. What is the length of the handboard? 30 centimeters. Very good. And the other side of and the other side is 30 centimeters. What is the width of a rectangle? It is 25 centimeters. And the other side is also 25 centimeters. Great job. And now group 3. What is your measurement? Can you label the length and the width? I'm going to draw the rectangle for the tables here. The length is 100 centimeters. And the opposite side is also 100 centimeters. What is the width? It's 45 centimeters. And the other side here is also 45 centimeters. Good job. You have finished our measurement for the objects. The three objects have different measurements. Now, next, I'd like to decorate the objects with color tape. Look carefully, the tape goes round the object. Work in your groups again and calculate how much tape do we need to cover the edge of the book, the handboard, and the table. It means that you guys need to find out the length of the tape to cover around the object. Work together now, please. Group 1, find out the tape length for the book. Group 2, find out the tape length for the handboard. And group 3, find out the tape length for the table. Work with your partners in 2 minutes and find out how much tape we need for covering around the objects. You already have the numbers of that you have measured earlier. 2 minutes for you. Wonderful. You guys seem to have your answers. Let's tell me how much tape you need. Group 1 first. How much tape do you need to cover around the book? What is the length of the tape? Here's the tape. How long? 84 centimeters. How did you do that? How did you find out the length of the tape while covering the book? You added up all 4 sides together. Rachel, it is the right way. Let's see. 26 plus 16 plus 26 plus 16. That gives you 84. So the tape for covering around the book is 80 centimeters long. The tape is 84 centimeters long. Now group 2, what is the length of the tape? Have you found out? To covering around the handboard. Did you do the same way as a group 1? Yes, you added them up. So here, the length of the handboard. Let's see together. You add 25 plus 30 plus 25 plus 30. That gives 110 centimeters. So the length of the tape is 110 centimeters. Well done. Now group 3. Here is the length of the tape. How long is the tape? Did you do the same way as group 1 and group 2? You add up 4 sides? Yeah? Yes? Okay. So how do you add? 45 centimeters plus 100 plus 45 plus 100 equals 290 centimeters. So the tape for covering around the table is 290 centimeters. Good job. Now look at the book and look at the tape. The tape is 84 centimeters long. And the tape goes round the book. The length of the tape is the same distance around the book. The distance has a name. It is called perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around the shape. Can you repeat after me? Perimeter is the distance around the shape. Then, how can we find out the perimeter of a rectangle? We add up all 4 sides. Best way we found out the length of the tape to cover around the book earlier. Right. Adding up all four sides is way number one to calculate perimeter of a rectangle. Let me write the formula here. Perimeter equals length, side, length plus width, plus length and plus width. Now from the formula to calculate perimeter of a rectangle book. Perimeter equals comes from 26 plus 16 plus 26 and plus 16. 26 plus 16 equals 42. 42 plus 26 equals 68. And 68 plus 16 equals 84 centimeters. So the perimeter of the rectangle or the book is 84 centimeters. That is way number one to calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, let's look at the length and the width. We have two equal lengths and two equal widths. Then we can make the calculation shorter. Instead of adding them one by one, like in way number two, we can double them using multiplication. Length plus length, it means we double the length. Right? Width plus width means we double the width. I'm going to write here 2 times 26 and 2 times 16. And then we add them up. 22 times 26 equals 52. 2 times 16 equals 32. And 52 plus 32 equals 84. See, we have the same answer as way number one. We've got the same answer, 84 centimeters. So, what is the formula of way number two? Here it goes. Perimeters is 2 times length plus 2 times width. And remember to put this calculation in parentheses. In way number one, we need to make four calculations, four separate additions. Yeah, you see? But in way number two, we need three calculations, two multiplications and one addition to find out the perimeter. Is way number two shorter than way number one? Yes, because we make fewer calculations. But still, I have another way that's shorter than way number two. You can guess how way number three works? Not yet? Let me show you. Now look closely at the rectangle. What if we just look at one length and one width together? If we add one pair length and width, we are actually calculating exactly half of the perimeter. It means we have only half the distance. To get the full distance around, we just to take that sum and multiply of the whole thing by 2. See, that's the formulas of way number 3 to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle. Now let's try with our example. First, we add a pair the length and the width. 26 plus 26 equals 42. And 42 times 2 equals 84. It's the same for 84 centimeters again. This is way number 3. Is it the shortest way to solve the problem? Yes. We need to do only 2 calculations. One addition and one multiplication. To remember this, we use parentheses to show that we add the size before we multiply. Well, I have shown you 3 different ways to find perimeter of a rectangle. Now it's time for you to try out the formulas. Alright class, we already know the distance around the headboard is 110 centimeters from our earlier measurement. The distance around the board is the perimeter of the headboard too. Now let's see how we can write the calculation, the solution. I have a challenge for our 3 groups. You have 1 minute to write your assigned weight on your handboard. Let's see if we can find the accurate perimeter. Is your handboard chalk and chalk ready now? Great. Group 1. We will find perimeters of the handboard by using way number 1. And group 2, use way number 2. And group 3, use way number 3. You will use my assigned way to calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, of the handboard or the rectangle. 1 minute for you to write out the perimeter. Okay. Now time's up. Both up, please. Well, let's see group 1. Okay, look at his board. He added all the 4 sides. Yes. 30 plus 25 equals 55. And 55 plus 30 equals 85. 85 plus 25 equals 110 centimeters. So this is perimeters of the handboard or the rectangle. Okay, let's see the way group 2 apply way number 2 to calculate the perimeter. Now see. Okay. Now group 2 using the way number 2. He group length and width. Now he groups, yep, length plus length. He used 2 times 30 plus 2 times 25. 2 times 30 equals 60. And 2 times 25 equals 50. And then we add these 2 numbers together. 60 plus 50 equals 110 centimeters. The same as the results that group 1 did. And now group 3. Added the length and the width together, then multiplies by 2. Group 3. Yeah, let's see. He wrote, right, 30 plus 25 times 2. Good job. The same as the formula given us. 30 plus 25 equals 52. And times 2 is equals 110. So the perimeter of the handboard or the rectangle is 110 centimeters. Excellent, children. All three ways give us 110 centimeters. Let's give a big applause to all the groups for explaining their formulas clearly and correctly. Great job. All right, class. We already know the distance around the table is 290 centimeters from earlier measurement. The distance around the table is the perimeter of the table too. Now let's see how can we write the calculation. I have another challenge for all of you, for the three groups. You guys clean the handboards, please. And let's see if you can find the accurate perimeter. This time, group 1 use way number 2. Group 1, way number 2. Group 2, way number 3. And group 3, ways number 1. You have 5 minutes to write your assigned way on the handboard. Start now, please. Okay, 1 minute is over. Now show me your solution. What's up, please? Now let's see group 1. How's doing? He added all 4 sides. Now let's see. 100 plus 45 plus 100 and plus 45. 100 plus 45 equals 145. And 145 plus 100 equals 245. 245 plus 45 equals 290. So the perimeter of the table or the rectangle is 290 centimeters. Now let's look at group 2, Borisna's doing. Did she write the calculation based on way number 2 for formula 2? She grouped the length and the width. She wrote 2 times 100 plus 2 times 45. 2 times 100 equals 200. And 2 times 45 equals 45. And then add up to these numbers. So the result is 290. The perimeter of the table or of the rectangle is 290 centimeters. The same results with group 1. And now group 3. Now let's look at their doings. Now Lan added length and width and multiply by 2. Is she applying way number 3 formula? Yes. You can see the result here. 145 is 145 and multiply by 2 and give the result 290. Very good. Excellent. All three ways give a 290 centimeters at the perimeter of the table of a rectangle. Great job. Now move to the next. What this? It's the window, right? It's a window. What is the perimeter? The window has a length of 160 centimeters and a width of 80 centimeters. Can you find the perimeter of the window? Yeah, yes, good. Then write out your solution on the handboard. Now you can choose one way. You can use way number 1, 2, or 3. Anyway, you are comfortable to find out the perimeter. You have 1 minute to find perimeter of this window. Start now, please. Okay, good job. You have found out your answer, right? Now show the board. Wow, most of you chose point number 3. Some of you chose number 2, and only 2 chose number 1. But all have the same answers for the perimeter of the window. Great. Let's look at the way that most of you chose to find the perimeter. Look at Anne's board. Zeros, length plus width times 2 is 160 plus 80 equals 240, and then multiply by 2, and that gives 480 centimeters. The window has a perimeter of 480 centimeters. Super job! Now, would you like to try another? Now let's find the perimeter of these basketball courts. The basketball court has a length of 15 meters. 15 meters, not 15 centimeters. It is equivalent to 1,500 centimeters. And a width is 11 meters. It's not 11 centimeters, but 1,100 centimeters. The width is 11 meters, right? And the length is 15 meters. And now, what it is perimeter? Who can tell me the solution now, please? Yes, my please. The perimeter is 15 plus 11 times 2. So 15 plus 11 equals 26. And multiplies by 2, it gives 52 meters. So the basketball has a perimeter of 52 meters. You are doing a great job now. Let's take a break with some music. Do you want to sing? Yeah, this is a rectangle perimeter song test. It helps us remember 3 ways to find perimeter. Now everyone, stand up and let's shake your hands and get ready. Now listen, enjoy the song. Like the song? Yes, it's really fun song, and that help you to remember the three ways to find the perimeter. Now sit down, please. You did an amazing job today. Before we go, remember three ways to calculate the perimeter. Way number one, you add up all four sides. We can add length plus width, or we can plus any of those. Way number two, double each sides, then add, right? Look like this one. And way number three, add the length and width, then times two. Now the homework. Draw a rectangle object like a TV or door, measure the length and the width, and calculate perimeter using formula. You can use any one of the three formulas we have learned today. Thank you for joining the lesson today. Goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.